Okay, it's Mike Messier, and it's I guess it's August 28th, whatever the fuck, early in the morning, and it's kind of the I didn't watch Raw, but I'm going to give you a review of it anyway, just because I watched highlights and I watched other people talking about it, and honestly, I went to a film. I went to the cinema. I explored the world of Cinemia, this opposing thing to fucking Movie Pass and had it for a month, couldn't really figure it out, finally figured it out and used it tonight. Saw a really interesting movie called Eighth Grade. It's a kids movie, but it's one of those kids movies with the intellect, I guess. Whatever. I enjoyed it. As far as Raw goes, come home, kind of eager to put it on, see if this Shield thing. But once I'll give Cole Sharf credit. He predicted that they wouldn't really let the Shield be heels. And I had this vision, naive as it was, of the Shield coming out as full on fucking badasses, as full on fucking heels. A Ric Flair, with his Tully in his arm, or whatever the fuck, or a Freebirds type of thing. I just had some hope that they let these guys be heels, heelish it up. Instead, they just pansified the whole situation. They muddled it. If you're watching this, you've probably seen other people review, and I want to give a few words. There's one guy who I really enjoy. He's angrier than me. Uh, JD from New York, and he's just a pissed off motherfucker. He's got that New York, New Jersey, radio voice. But he does a podcast, so you can actually see what he looks like. And he's just an angry young man. He's always pissed off about WWE. I don't know if he watches MLW or New Japan or Ring of Honor. I did see him interview Shane Douglas, so I do advocate for this guy. If you're looking for someone who's just as angry as I am, maybe not about Joey Ryan and the Tight of 10, but about WWE specifically, JD's your guy because he's just pissed off. But I just kind of feel a kinship to this guy. I just want to say to him, JD, man, I know you're probably doing the whole subscription thing. You're getting subscribers. Maybe you're getting some nickels and dimes off YouTube or $100 bills a month for all I know. But all I can say, buddy, is beyond financially, if you're not really getting a big payoff from being a podcaster for wrestling, which it's hard to get enough subscribers to earn a lot of money doing that. I just say it's not worth it. It's not worth giving yourself a fucking aneurysm every week to watch WWE because life is short. We all have a limited time. Tonight, I saved myself a couple of hours of time, and to be honest, the most interesting thing about tonight's Monday Night Raw is this fucking asshole going to commit suicide? This Jason Sensation, like, I went to this movie, kind of hearing about this suicide threat thing, and I'm like, well, that's interesting. Like, I hope the guy doesn't kill himself. And I was one of the 1,000 assholes that called the Toronto police because I felt concerned and didn't even know it was Jason fucking Sensation from 1998 doing the Owen Hart gimmick and all that stuff. And he even did commentary for a match or two. And so, I have nothing against Jason Sensation, but obviously when you start joking about suicide, it's no joke. And now for the rest of this guy's life, he's going to be the Jason Sensation who threatened to blow his brains off at fucking Monday Night Raw in a public venue. And so I don't know if the police are going to do any action with this guy or not, or if he can kind of talk his way out of it or whatever the fuck. But obviously, folks, you don't want to threaten suicide. It's not a joke. Going back to, my well wishes to JD, I do enjoy his blogs quite a bit. I enjoy podcasts, whatever the fuck he's doing. But he has that angry New York voice. Why the fuck are they pushing Roman fucking Reigns? He's very angry. That sounds nothing like the guy. But I do like that New York, New Jersey angry sports guy voice. That's a classic anger. But for me, it's just a deal, guys and women, if any women watch my fucking videos. I just don't want to live my life anymore under this veil of Vince McMahon, under this cloud of I have to watch this fucking wrestling in order to do podcasts or talk about it. And I have to, watch every fucking wrestling show in order to have it. I've watched enough wrestling in my life. I've watched plenty. I'm going to watch some wrestling right now before I go to sleep. But I like old school stuff. I like good wrestling. If someone can present to me some good wrestling, I'll watch it. But it's just hard because I'm just cynical and I'm jaded when I see the tight of 10, when I see all this other crap. I'm angry, I'm upset. Um, so I get where JD's coming from New York. Like he's in that pissed off mode. But I think the problem is, folks, when they give us a little glimmer of hope, when I thought they had a pretty good 4 days last week, and I put WWE over for having a good 4 days between SummerSlam, NXT, and so forth. But then they do this kind of half-assed, um, flicker of a heel turn for the Shield, but it's not really them. They're the good guys because Roman sold more T-shirts, so they'll keep them babyface. They'll make Braun a heel or whatever the fuck. And I just see back in the fucking day, folks, it wasn't like this. There wasn't this, feeling. And I know that social media has come a long way, and the natural gravitation is to complain and bitch. But I'm telling you, I do think the storylines were more in touch a generation or 2 generations ago. This is just, it's getting to the point with WWE where you just feel like that D plus student who every once in a while gets a B minus, and you want to cheer for him, but he's just a fucking loser. So JD from New York, all the other people out there who are upset with Becky Lynch and they're upset with fucking Braun, just watch other wrestling, watch old school stuff, dig deeper, challenge yourself a little bit. Don't fucking rely on the WWE Network or the WWE Monday Night Raw on USA or SmackDown. It's not going to get better. We're all getting steamrolled. They don't put women in Saudi Arabia. They don't put Sami Zayn in Saudi Arabia. Owens is not retiring. MikeMessier.com.